Hello, is everybody here? Wave your hand if you're not here. There's one, two. Okay. My name is Rich Dominiak. I'm the man in charge for 32 years here at the memorial. I've got a 12-man and women honor guard that are here today. And I'm welcoming you here to our ceremony, Veterans Day ceremony, and thanking you for attending. We are here today to honor America's service members and to remember their sacrifices that they made. The service members we will honor today came from all walks of life, but they share many qualities, being courage, pride, determination, dedication, and duty to integrity. Today, holiday now honors all veterans from every war and conflict the United States had encountered. We have to also honor our troops and their service and sacrifice. Also those who have died and those who have not yet returned. Your presence here today is a tribute to all veterans, both living and dead. God bless you, and God bless your family, and God bless America. Now, we're handing out programs. If anyone has not gotten one, raise your hand. We'll get one to you. And as we still have miniature pins that we're handing out also. So, raise your hand. Try to get those to you also. Thank you.
Please join us as we honor our nation with the singing of our national anthem, sung today by Lansing Junior Women's Club member, and some of you may know her as Rosie, from Rosie and the Rivets, Miss Christine Murphy.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free please join us as we say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We will now hear a medley of our Armed Forces service anthems. Veterans in attendance, when you hear your service anthem being played, please stand, render a salute, and be recognized for your service. United States Army.
Over hill, over dale, we will hit the dusty trail, and those caissons go rolling along. In and out, hear them shout, counter marching all about, and those caissons go rolling along. For it's high, high in the field artillery. Count out your numbers loud and strong. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And wherever you go, you will always know that those caissons go rolling along.
United States Navy.
Anchors away, my boys, anchors away. Farewell to college joys, we sail and break on day, 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 day. Through our last night on shore, hail to the home, until we meet once more. This wishing you a happy voyage home.
United States Coast Guard.
We're always ready for the call. We praise and trust in Thee. Through howling gale and shot and shell, to win our victory. Send Performance is our guide, our pledge, our motto too. We're always ready to or die. I Coast Guard, we fight for you.
United States Air Force.
On we go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high to the sun. Here they come to lead our thunder. And boys, give them the gun. And we dive, spouting a flame from under, off with one terrible roar. We live in vain, go down in vain, for nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force.
United States Marines.
From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we will fight our country's battles in the air, on land and sea. First we fight for pride and freedom, and to keep our honor free. We are proud to claim the title of United States.
the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, the fighting of World War I ended in 1918. Due to the conclusion of the war to end all wars, November 11th became a universally recognized day of celebration. The day was originally declared Armistice Day, 8 years after the end of World War I, and honored only veterans of that war. Then, in 1954, after World War II and the Korean War, it was renamed Veterans Day to honor all veterans who served in America, in war, and defended democracy. So today, we honor all of our veterans who unselfishly placed their lives on the line for our freedom. Those men and women were ordinary people until they heard the call of duty and answered it. They left their families, their homes, and their lives, not for recognition or fame or even the honor we bestow upon them today. They fought to protect our country, our way of life. May we always be humbly grateful to those brave American patriots who suffered and sacrificed for the glory of God and the freedom of all Americans. For veterans who have stood guard during peacetime, and to those who have seen the terror and the horror and the inhumanity of combat, and to those who paid the ultimate sacrifice, let it be said that our veterans have been there for America, defending the Constitution of the United States. For all veterans, regardless of their service and the era in which they served, they have paid that price time and time again. They have defended America through both the best and the worst of times. They have performed their duties tirelessly, little recognition or fanfare. They have sought neither fortune nor fame. It was merely a simple love of America and the freedoms we cherish so much. Veterans know what it's like to stand guard in the chill of night while others sleep. They understand the meaning of hardship, standing watch at freedom's frontier, far from their loved ones. It is this devotion to duty that gives us all strength. Looking out in the world, we see our military serving in over 100 countries. And the legacy of our veterans continues to inspire our American servicemen and women today to answer that call to duty. And we honor our veterans and remember their great deeds. As we do so, let us also salute those who are currently fighting for our freedom. To all of our veterans here today, and to veterans across America, whether you served in the beaches of Europe, the jungles of Asia, or the deserts of the Middle East, whether you served here at home or overseas, in wartime or in peace, whether you proudly served in the Army, the Navy, the Marine Corps, the Air Force, the Coast Guard, you are part of an unbroken chain of patriots who have served this country with honor throughout the life of our nation. To all of our veterans, we simply have a heartfelt message. Thank you. Thank you for your unwavering service in peacetime and war, here in this nation and throughout the world. God bless our veterans and their families, and God bless the United States of America.
Okay, this is a surprise, especially for somebody. Over the years, we've given awards to people that have supported us over the years, some businesses, some individuals, and today I'd like to read this. Our 2024 recipient of our Appreciation Award has been a member of our Honor Guard since 2007. He served in the United States Navy. He received our Soldier of the Cycle Award for his attendance in the year 2008. His name is well known in the village of Lansing, being involved as a baseball umpire at the sports complex, and at Fox Point as a site superintendent. He is also very active in church with the Guitar Group from Jesus Shepherd of Souls Parish and other Lansing community events. He also has found time to be very active in our honor guard and do what he's done today. Our recipient of this year's Appreciation Award is Jeff Shovel.
Well, the last bit of my Veterans Day speech today was thank you to all veterans. And I'm going to have to extend a special thank you to my brothers and sisters in the Honor Guard. When I came to the Honor Guard many, many years ago, I ran into a bunch of fellas and ladies who I, in a very short amount of time, was able to count among my best friends. Any veterans here know what I'm talking about. You instantly have a shorthand in your relationship with a fellow veteran. And when you can come together as a group of veterans and help other veterans and further serve their community, that's an organization that I have to be a part of. Everyone you see here dressed in this Honor Guard uniform has done just that. Have given their time, their talent, their dedication to this organization, and furthermore bringing that to you, the members of our community. I couldn't be happier to be a part of a great organization. Guys, I hope we do this for many, many more years to come. Thank you very much.
And probably because of the change in the weather, we could thank Jeff and the church that he belongs to for praying for us. At least we don't have any rain here. I mean, we're coping with the wind. But in 32 years, we've only canceled our ceremony here once. And it was because of a snowfall that was up to my, and I don't want to say it. We had a fellow coming down all the way from the northern suburb who was the commander of the district, American Legion, and he called me up an hour or two before the event and said, "Rich, I can't even see my car outside. I don't think I'm going to make it today." So we canceled, and that was the first time in 32 years.
Today, we welcome Mr. Michael Tellerino, founder of Canines for Veterans, a not-for-profit organization whose mission is to help veterans with post-traumatic stress disorder make the transition to civilian life. Canines for Vets' duty is to be both steward and advocate. Steward for those who show generosity through their donations and support, and advocacy for those who need help the most, our affected veterans. Ladies and gentlemen, the founder and CEO of Canines for Vets, Mr. Michael Tellerino.
First of all, I want to thank you for having myself and our canine veterans here with their service dogs. It's an honor to be here today. You know, we've been providing service dogs to veterans now for 8 years, and these service dogs are a total game changer for our veterans. Our veterans go through a lot when they come home and they're suffering with PTSD. They go through isolation, depression, anxiety. These service dogs make the difference in them getting through the day. We train these service dogs. We get our service dogs from shelters and we pair them with the veteran. We provide all the training, whatever that veteran needs to help them get through the day. We provide free food and free medical for the life of that dog. It never costs the veterans a penny out of pocket for anything for their service animals. And again, when I watch these veterans train with their service dogs at the training center, it's a true gift what these service dogs do for our veterans. We make sure that our veterans are in need of the service dog. We don't ever want them to think that these service dogs are going to cure PTSD because they're never going to do that. But they will help them get through the day so much easier for them. It really does. If you know of a veteran that is struggling with PTSD or TBI, please don't hesitate. Have them contact us, and I guarantee it'll change their life. And I want to thank the American Legion of Lansing for having us here today, inviting us here. It's just an amazing group of people. So God bless each and every one of you. Keep supporting our veterans and let them know that there is help out there for them. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tina Function, and I am the president of the Lansing American Legion Auxiliary Unit 697. Standing with me here is several members of our unit. It's not all of us, but a good representation. I have the honor of speaking with you today on our connection with K9 for Veterans. For those of you that might not know, the American Legion Auxiliary's purpose is to support and honor American veterans by enhancing the lives of our veterans, military, and their families, both home and abroad. Everything we do is for God and country. Each year we're looking for new ways to improve the lives of our veterans. Patty Duzick is our Veterans Affairs and Rehabilitation Committee program chair. And she brought to us information on K9 for Veterans at one of our monthly meetings. Each month at our meeting, she kept bringing more and more information. And she even invited Michael and some of his service dogs and veterans to come and speak to us. And once we heard them, we knew that we were all in on this mission. We learned the cost of a service dog, and some of us wondered, can we really raise enough money for a service dog for a veteran, for the life of that veteran? And then others of us are starting the framework. So 3 ways that we were planning at raising the funds for one dog was we were going to do t-shirts, and some of the ladies have their t-shirts on. We had a lot of support from our community in sponsoring the t-shirts, so that was well on its way. We approached some of our local organizations for donations for that t-shirt, and it would make you cry when you heard all the support that we got for that. It was just amazing. We also had a special bunco. For anybody that likes to play bunco, we do this often. Next Sunday, if I could throw in a plug. So we had a special bunco to help us raise money, and then we did a pasta dinner in September. But while we were planning those, other people are coming up with ideas. And some of the other ideas that came up were we had a donation box at our post, so that was an idea where people could just drop them in. And we were donated a couple jerseys, and we tipped those off. And we have a little spinny wheel we do down in the post for prizes. And we are living in a truly generous community. You just tell people in our community what you need, and they're there for you. So not long after we got started, God's hand was turning, and He thought a service dog was no problem. So each donation was exciting and gave us more hope that we could reach our goal. And as things are coming in, we're like, wow, maybe we could get 2 dogs. two would be great, change 2 lives. And because of the generosity of our American Legion, our other American Legion families around the state, our local organizations, our businesses in this town are amazing. Our post patrons are amazing. And people that we just talked to that wanted to be part of it. All because of them, our treasurer was tested to the full limit. Right. So we tested if she could keep track of money. And now we tested if she could keep track of all the money. And she has proved she could. So with that said, I'm going to turn it over to Patty Newsick, our VA&R committee chair, and she's going to tell you the outcome of our work and all your support.
Michael, it's our distinct honor to be able to present to you and Canines for Veterans this check for $23,724.
I was telling Patty when we were talking about doing these free service dogs that she has no clue what these service dogs will mean to our veterans. It's a total game changer. When I told these veterans that they were being sponsored by the American Legion Post of Lansing, they actually broke down in tears. They couldn't believe that people cared enough for the generosity that they showed here today. These ladies, I'm going to tell you, they are amazing. They truly are doing, making a life-changing event in our veterans' lives that this donation is going to bring to them. You'll never know how much you changed their life. So God bless each and every one of you for helping support these veterans and helping them get through the day. God bless you and thank you so much.
Now we will offer a prayer for our veterans. Deacon Philip Obolinsky from the Jesus Shepherd of Souls Parish in Calumet City. And we will pay respect to our veterans with placings that reads after that. Our honor guard will welcome the Department of Defense Rifle Squad fire a salute under the direction of Jim Wilshire.
We owe our veterans of this great nation our gratitude, our respect, and our love. These men and women have sacrificed their lives, not only their physical lives, but the lives that they may have had if they had not answered this high call of service to our nation. They have not only sacrificed for just our nation, but for the nations of the world look to the United States for help. And these great men and women have responded. Without their sacrifice, our nation and world would be a very different place. But our world is still not at peace, and wars rage on. As human beings, seek power through destruction. Each Veterans Day that passes, we have a new generation of veterans to honor, and it is our responsibility to welcome and thank them for their service. Reminded often that while their fellow citizens may never fully comprehend their sacrifice, but that we may always remember them in our prayers and offer them the appreciation they deserve. Jesus tells us that no one has greater love than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. This is exactly what our veterans have done, giving their lives in service to others, never knowing if they will return home or not. And we honor them here today on this special day of remembrance called Veterans Day. Let us take our cue from this day and honor and remember our veterans each and every day of the year. God our Father, please turn your gaze on these men and women who in their military service have sacrificed time, comfort, strength, ambition, health, and prosperity for the peace and safety of families and friends, and others they have never even known. Please reward them 100-fold for all their sacrifice and service. Bless them far beyond all their expectations, and reward them richly for all they have given. We ask this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Laying the first wreath, Boy Scouts from Troop 271. Correction, 272. Laying the second wreath, the ladies from the Lansing Junior Women's School.
Right the squad, let's go in. Come on. That way. Left and right face. Alert, start. Right.
behalf of the United States Army, United States Navy, United States Marine Corps, United States Air Force, United States Coast Guard, United States Space Force, we extend our deepest sincere appreciation for our veterans. Who are veterans? They are those who answer the call of our country in times of peace or great conflict. They stepped forward, signed up, and swore the oath to defend our nation. In the next few moments, I will call the Sergeant of the Guard to give our veterans the honor of a volley of 3. Please prepare yourself. The reports may be startling. After the volleys, taps will be sounded by our bugler. The sounding of taps heard in all military installations at the retirement of our flag at sunset. It also symbolizes the end of the soldier's day and lights out. These 24 notes are also Saturday graveside on the veteran. Let them know their duty is done and they will rest in peace. At the sounding of the taps and the command to present arms by the Sergeant of the Guard, we ask that all veterans to salute. Everyone else, please place your right hand over your heart. The command to end the salute is order arms. At this time, if you are physically able, please stand for the rendering of military honors.
At this time, we'd like to invite any veteran out in the crowd to come forward in front of the memorial for a photograph. It'll be put into history.